So, with regards to what to actually eat, most people really overcomplicate a diet, and I think in today's world, in Instagram, on the news, in newspapers, in magazines, on TV, just basically all over the media, you're getting bombarded with so many different diets, so many different supplements, the detox teas, all sorts. You're getting bombarded with all this information. They're all contradictive. Some have claims that they're going to transform your body in 2 weeks. Like they're all a bit crazy, and we get confused about what works for us. Like ultimately, the simplest thing that you need to do is making sure you're having, depending on you, your your actual build, your size, your activity levels, you're gonna be having between about 3 and 5 meals a day, and then just making sure in all these meals you're having single ingredient foods. So single ingredient foods are like fruits, vegetables, meat, poultry, eggs, fish, nuts, rice, oats, dairy. All these things are single ingredient foods. They're healthy, they're nutritious. Most of them have a combination of like protein, carbs, fats, and it's all from a natural source, as opposed to having like non-single ingredient foods such as microwavable meals or oven meals, or like pastries, or like junk food like chocolate crisps, like that sort of thing. And the reason why we have these foods is because you have a combination of the single ingredient foods in your meal, and that's because it has fiber, it has protein, it has some fats, and it has some carbs, which is just a perfect blend of a meal then. And that can sound really boring to just say, oh, you must have all these foods all day every day. It might sound boring, and naturally as humans, like we do want to have like the foods we enjoy a bit more, so like the comfort type foods. So the focus you want to do is for about 80% of your week you want to be having single ingredient foods, and then about 20% of the week you want to have like the non-single ingredient foods which you enjoy a bit more. But how does that look in like actual terms? So if you have about 3 meals a day over about 7 days, that's 21 meals a week that you're having. So for about 16 or 17 of those meals, you want to be having single ingredient foods. And then for about four or 5 meals, you want to be having like non-single ingredient foods. When you look at it like that, it actually makes you think, right, well that actually means that 4 meals of the week I can probably have like foods which I enjoy more, like takeaway, pizzas, like these sort of things that you enjoy a bit more. Not to say that you don't enjoy healthy food, but like most people enjoy comfort food. So when you actually see that there is actually 4 meals in there in the week where you can have like pretty much whatever you want within like reason, then it's like, well, that like this is an easy way to stay on track, because you're not restricted to just having healthy single ingredient foods all day every day. You can actually have a bit of flexibility and have like non-single ingredient foods, because there is that combination of 80% single ingredient versus 20% like comfort foods. But I will take it on to the next point, which is going to be about calories. So watch the next video on calories. It's really important you take this into account.